I think. Have you thought? You look so good, JR. Your face is so brown and handsome. Okay, here he goes. Hey! All right, two more. Is there anybody while I dish up the cake?
No, JR, you don't eat the whole cake.
You know how we have family conferences when we talk about something important? Do you know what we're going to talk about now? We're going to talk about something that happened on Saturday, which we're going to tell you about, and in some ways it's going to make you sad, and in some ways it's a very happy thing. Grandma died Saturday morning. Now, when Grandma died, it was after living 93 years. Remember all the happy times we had with Grandma?
Yeah.
And remember what fun we had, Sonny? Remember? And every time we think about Grandma, you know, when we feel sad, it's only because we'll miss her. But you know what we can do, and it will make us feel so happy, is we'll think about all the happy times with Grandma.
And if she buried, we could put flowers on.
That's right. That's something you can do. But most of all, you know what's fun to do? Is really remember all the happy experiences. Sonny, you remember a lot of them. You remember some of the funny things that Grandma did?
Yeah.
What? Tell me one.
When we were playing cards and Grandma's teeth fell out.
I know. And how we all laughed.
Mommy.
And who laughed the hardest?
Mommy.
Who laughed the hardest? Grandma laughed the hardest. And sometimes if we want to cry because we're going to miss them, that's part of it too.
Can I pour it?
Okay.
Can I put those raisins in, please?
Yep, I'll put in half of those raisins, Sunday, okay? I mean, Wendy,
What
okay?
about Lee?
Well,
Please stir
okay.
it.
You're going to let Lee stir it out. All right.
Lee stir it. Now, Karen does the things for me. All of it, because I did it. Yeah.
Just be sure that you let everybody have a chance. And Wendy, you can put in a little bit more raisins if you want, okay? Take a big handful and stick it in.
You put the raisins in.
What? Maybe you should let JR put it in if he can't stir it now.
Okay. JR's turn.
When senses are narrowed by disease or accident, they can be deepened beyond those of other people. JR knows exactly how cookies smell and taste. That's why making them feels so good.
Everybody has to help now. Here, everybody. Put your hand on. Okay, Wendy, no more. She's getting a thing.
This is the...
Yeah. This.
Okay. Can you do it with a spoon, Karen, or do you just do it with your fingers?
I can do it with this spoon.
That's a real good size, Wendy. It's real good. That's right. You push it off with your finger. Good. Good. Very good. Good girl. And don't eat it all on your fingers until you're finished, okay? Because otherwise you'll get it all in your fingers and we won't have any cookies when we're done.
Oh.
Now look at Lee's. Hers are real nice.
Em, tại sao em buồn thế? Em đáp lại rằng đời em khổ lắm anh ơi. Sau một đêm tỏ bày tâm sự.
The music is so important. My mother used to clean the piano teacher's house so that I could have music lessons. On her one day off, Sunday, she'd go up and clean the house.
Một đàn mà đi
off your glasses. Take off your glasses. No, we don't wash yet. Give me the soap. Give me the soap. Let go, let go, let go. It's very difficult for them to wash their hair because when Sunny try to wash her hair, it's gonna be hard for herself because when she's sitting on the bottom, and when she put her hands up, she would fall backwards. So that's why I have to help him. And we try not to get Wendy's eye wet from the soap. Where were you? Where were you, Sunny? Well, wait a minute, Wendy. All right. Oh, Mom. Now take her to the hospital, Mom. Wendy, come here. Now, Sunny, get your head. Now, get up. No, you're not even finished. Oh. Put the hair over, too. Uh-oh. Too much hair. You have too much hair, too. Wendy, wash yourself with soap, Wendy. Down there. You're not supposed to jump on your bed. Excuse me, you guys are going to go down there, too. Wendy, move. 1, 2, 3, go. 2, 1. Walk and lock. Walk and lock. Walk and lock. Skip. Skip. Skip to my loop. Skip. Skip. Skip to my loop. Skip. Skip. Skip to my loop. Skip to my loop. My darling flies in a buttermilk. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Flies in a buttermilk. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Turn off your light. Good night. Turn off. Okay, good night. How come? Who's have to go to bed, Tom?
That one we're going to have to make longer.
We are, huh? Yeah, back going.
Some moments have an importance which is impossible to convey. This is the first time since she was a baby that Lee has stood on her own legs.
Well, the way that people support each other, you know, especially you see that in the handicapped kids, and they help each other to do things. Well, like Lee climbing the stairs, you know. I don't know if she would have thought of doing that on her own, just right off and been able to do it like that if she hadn't watched Sonny and Karen and all of the kids go up the stairs like that.
Open. Mở mắt ra. Không có đau đâu mà con nhỏ nó sợ.
Keep your hands down.
Mở mắt ra.
The family doesn't know yet whether Twee's blindness is permanent or reversible.
There's still potentially a useful vision there, but
The extent of
the extent of which we can't predict.
Take one napkin. Come down here. Put like up here. Okay?
The whole family is hoping an operation can restore sight to Twee. But the danger is in raising her hopes too much.
At modern prices, in other words, current prices today, would run with one arm drive and all in the neighborhood of $500 or a little better. That's what that chair would run.
$155.79.
Somehow, they always find enough money to cover the essentials, though seldom any extras. Public health programs help take care of most of the medical expenses, but not food or clothing. In those departments, Dorothy and Bob have both become experts at bargain hunting. As Bob's involvement with the adoption of special kids grew, he left behind his career as an engineering consultant. Since neither he nor Dorothy draw salaries from their organization, speaking engagements have become their main source of income.
You know, being a mother of 19 can be pretty hilarious.
I'm always tearing around, as you can well imagine. And one day, not too long ago, the phone rang, and I grabbed it, and this little voice said, "Mom, this is Jennifer. Can I go up the playground?" And I said, "Sure, honey, but be home by 5 o'clock." I hung up the telephone, and I remembered we don't have a kid named Jennifer.
The Debolts are not alone in their undertakings. The non-profit foundation called Ask, Aid for the Adoption of Special Kids, which they founded, has grown to involve many families. Their speeches and letters extend the family's experience with humor and reassurance to those considering the adoption of a special child.
Her name is Melissa. She doesn't speak. But they think with speech therapy she may be able to. She also does not walk yet, but they think with therapy she may be able to.
The demands of time, energy, and emotion sometimes seem overwhelming.
And I know we have
A natural question is why.
And you know, another one that I'm curious about.
Part of the answer may be in a small photo Dorothy keeps above her desk. During the 60s, the story of Lee, an 11-year-old Korean orphan suffering from diabetes, arrived in her mail. A widow with 7 children at that point, Dorothy spent weeks trying to find a family to adopt Lee. Still in Korea, the child went in and out of diabetic comas several times. Finally, willing parents were found. Now the paperwork had to be tackled.
Delay after delay after delay. Red tape. Bureaucratic mishmash. And as we waited, the child went into another coma and died.
Even the Debolts get a vacation once in a while. This time, some friends offer a mountain cabin to them.
Sonny. That's true. That's what Mommy said. She said you're going to be packed up in a suitcase because you take up so much room. Everybody's going to be packed up in a suitcase. Yeah. What about Melanie and Donnie? Their feet will be sticking out.
Donnie and Melanie are in the same car with
Donnie
me.
and Melanie are in the same car with you.
You did that on purpose. you son of a gun.
I'm trying to make you suffer.
You did that on
Anyway,
purpose.
with Twee, the reason that Twee is up here in the front is because I'm afraid that she's going to be jumping around and is liable to land on Lee's legs and there could be some damage. So that's why she's there.
Okay.
And I got the 4 little ones with me, and I'm carrying JR's wheelchair.
Okay.
And tuck and on and trying and falling around together.
A snowstorm was not planned for June.
Can you feel the snow on your face?
Yeah.
Put your face up there. What does that feel like, huh?
Snow.
But who's to argue with Mother Nature?
Ooh, it's cold. Oh, I can't put it in. Have to go outside. Gotta go in. Good enough. Tuck the eyes.
most important part of this family is the relationship between Bob and myself as the parents, and I think that's true of any family. If the parents don't have something good going as a couple, and the children don't see that, the rest of it isn't going to work very well. You have to have those moments to yourself, as a man and a woman, not as a mother and a father.
She sees the light.
Chị có thấy cái đèn đó không?
Có.
Yeah.
Twee's eye is operated on. The results are uncertain and more operations may be needed. In spite of their cautions, Twee hoped for a miracle like Wendy's. Too much hope can be as hurtful as too little.
I understood that for Twee it was a miracle for her to see, and I felt, that hands and minds and bodies, that's all you need to do an operation for that kind of thing. And I thought that was a beautiful thing to do, and I understood. I felt sort of funny because I knew I couldn't have any chance of singing anymore, because once you lose your nerve, you can't give an operation for a nerve. You lost it for good.
Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
With some kids as far away as Hawaii, family reunions are not easy to arrange. But once they're all home, it's worth the effort. The struggle goes on. J.R. tackles the mountain on his own in the dark.
When you go through these experiences where you have a kid who is climbing the stairs for the first time or is picking himself up off the floor and getting into a wheelchair, unless you've experienced that and really have been down at the point where you've been so goddamn tired of working with that kid, trying to get him off of that floor into that wheelchair, where you think, oh, Lord, it ain't worth it. When you go up and you go to your bedroom and you say, I can't stand any more of it, and you go up and you beat your head against the wall. The next day you come down and you start over again, and the kid finally makes it.
Once J.R. made his climb, this mountain began to shrink for him as it did for the other kids. Those struggles, as most of the struggles we've just seen, are past history for the Debolts. They're too busy. Their hands are filled with the present.
He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 Got you and me, sister, in his hands. Got you and me, sister, in his hands. Got you and me, sister. In his hands, got the whole world in his hands. He's got mom and dad. In his hand, he's got mom and dad. In his hand, he's got mom and dad. In his hand, he's got the whole world in his hand. He's got everybody here. In his hand, he's got everybody here. In his hand, he's got everybody here. In his hand, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world. In his hands, he's got the whole wide world. In his hands, he's got the whole wide world. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. Đêm xuống êm đềm, chuông thanh vang rền, đốt đóa đêm qua bao miền Nam.
This family is just is everything in the world to me. And I guess it's being away from home. The first year I've been away, the first Christmas I've come back to it. I'm just seeing everybody. I just love this family so much. And I'm so glad to be here. And season's greetings.
Christmas time with a very special family, the Debolts. Mom and Dad and 20 children.
Merry Christmas.
20 kids, different races, different nationalities, some handicapped and some not, some adopted and some not.
Now, put your hand right in there, okay? Now, put your hand up.
No, you got it from the too, didn't you?
Now. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Where the hell did that come out of?
Carrie, look what Karen did for us.
There are 4 generations here. It's been 25 years since the first adoption, and now, finally, there's even a grandchild. The oldest children are just visiting for the holidays. The younger ones still live in this big house in Piedmont, California. But soon they're also going to move on.
Thank you, Mom. Dad.
Eleven of the older children have already moved away. The Debolts never considered the house a refuge. It's a way station to a larger world. Only a few years ago, this swing set was always busy.
Why are you taking the swing set down?
Oh, it's getting old and it's getting rusted, so, and everybody's growing older, so we don't even use this anymore.
Did you use fusion?
Oh, a long time ago.
There is nothing more pleasing to me than to see my children leave. It's because I know I've done my job and they feel good about leaving. And when you set the child free, you set yourself free. I can be my own person as my children go out to be their own persons.
Back in 1976, when Bob and Dorothy only had 19 kids, a movie was made about them. That film was about all the kids helping each other, about working and having a good time. When Who Are the Debolts plays on television, it's like watching home movies for the kids.